Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to Temperance Tarot. I'm so excited to bring this reading to you today. This is a general reading. So if something resonates, please like and share and subscribe. And share with others if you feel like this might speak to anyone else. If it doesn't, go ahead and just leave it behind. But go ahead and check out the other placements that you might have and see if there's a message there for you. My Pisces, are you tired? I don't know why. I just started to get really tired when I started preparing for your reading. And I feel like you need some rest. You need a nap. Maybe that's just me, but no. I think you need a nap. There's no way I need a nap. I had an energy drink right before this, so I don't need a nap. So this is your energy. You're tired. This full moon has been something that I don't think we've ever experienced. The closing of the chapters that we've been hesitant to close for such a long time has come in with an energy that has been very difficult to ignore. And Pisces, you're a strong individual, but something about this particular moon that really made you feel almost like weak at the knees. It made you question a lot of things. But part of you has submitted to this energy. There's a part of you that said, all right, I'm going to trust what Spirit is asking me to release. I really felt led to pull from the childhood oracle, because there's something very childlike about you. There's something about you that tells me you haven't stopped dreaming. Like, you trust like a child. And I know some people might think like that's bad, it's not good, but no, there's actually something really beautiful about that. You're not a pessimistic person, but you do use caution. But also, there's a side of you that is very trusting and very loving, because you didn't have that when you were growing up. There's something about you that has been searching for the light that you feel was dimmed a very long time ago. So I have, the first card is called Get Lost. The second one is Find Your Haven. And then the third is Review Your Responsibilities. Okay. So the first one is Get Lost. Fall deep into the realm of imagination. And I think that's what I was trying to say, that you're someone that still has a very vivid imagination, like a very childlike imagination. So you sit and you daydream a lot. Like you play out these like little stories that you have created, and you just get lost in them. And I think that is your haven. That is your haven. Like, there is something about this imaginary world that you create that you can just completely get lost in. Like, I'm thinking like Alice in Wonderland. You just go in and you just get lost, and you actually live almost like you have like a whole life in this imaginary world. And there is something beautiful about that, but there's also something about it that can tend to warp your actual reality that you live in. And I want to say, my beautiful Pisces, that it's not that you can't live in both worlds because there is something about living in a world where everything is so heavy and so dark, and just, everything that we're going through right now as a collective, it's heavy. But you having this little safe haven in your heart or in your mind, like it brings you peace, and it reminds you that not everything is lost, not everything is dark. Like, there is hope, but it also requires action. I heard as above so below, meaning what you envision, like, it's time to bring that down to earth. It's time to bring all the things that you are imagining and you are envisioning. It's time to manifest those here. And I'm seeing this: review your responsibilities. I feel that sometimes you want to, I don't want to say you want to push your vision on others, but you want others to think how you think. You gotta let people just be them. Let them figure it out. Let them see the world however they want to see it. It is not your responsibility to change how they see it. It is not your responsibility to envision things for others. You can only control what you do and how you see things. Their reality, what they're living, that is a product of what they believe. Okay? And I want to say, that's interesting. I got two cards that two cards that I just pulled for Scorpio. So you might have some Scorpio in your placements, in your chart. All right, so we have the Prince of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Disc. And we have the Lust card. Okay, so Prince of Swords and Queen of Swords. So I want to say, Pisces, that there's some things that you need to share. I think that you're scared to say some of the things that you have been envisioning or dreaming of. Like, your dreams are very private. The imaginary world that you've created is very, very private. And I think there is something beautiful about that. However, I take it back to what I said, that it's time to bring what you are seeing, and it's time to bring it down here to earth. So start speaking some of those things. Start saying it out loud. Start believing it in your heart and in your mind, so you can start seeing these things become reality. For some reason, I feel like you're hesitant to speak some of these dreams or to share them with people. And I think that's very wise, actually, to guard your dreams and your visions. It's very wise, but also we don't want to create a box, and to the point where we're scared to say these things out loud because we think that people are going to judge us, or people are going to say, like, oh, that's silly. But there's people around you that I feel like you can trust. And with the Prince of Swords, I feel that there is going to be some new things that you're going to start, some new projects. And this is because of the visions and the dreams that you've been having. The things that you you think about in your safe space, in your haven, those things are going to start coming to life. And the moment that you release yourself from, the expectation of others, or release yourself from what you feel like others should be doing, you're going to find yourself having more time and energy to do the things that you should be doing, to do the things that have been waiting to be birthed. With the Queen of Swords, I feel that you taking some time for yourself and maybe writing down what these dreams really mean. And it's funny because I see the Queen of Swords and I see her, it seems like she's like coming down from the heavens. And again, I take it back to, as above, so below. She's like coming down and she's getting ready to stand firm on her visions and her dreams. Like, I feel like she's just, she's been up in the heavens for so long, but she knows, like, it is time. It's time for me to come down. It's time for me to put into action all the things that I know that I've been working on, all the visions, all the planning, all these things. Like, I feel like you might even have like some blueprints. Like, there's things that you have put together, but you've just been too afraid to take action. And in this, I see the Queen of Disc. She's ready to take action. And here's the thing, whatever it is that you are thinking of, this is going to bring some wealth. Like, this is going to bring some real, like, it's not just about money. Like, this is going to, you're going to understand what you're really, really worth. Like, you're going to understand why you're here. Like, it's going to bring purpose. It's going to bring a whole lot that I feel like, you've been lacking. And I don't say lacking in the sense where, like, you're not doing enough, but that there's more to this life. Like, that this life has a lot more to offer. And the Queen of Discs is here to show you, like, yes, there is so much more. Right now, you're just settling by dreaming. You're just dreaming. And dreams can only take us so far, right? Like, we gotta bring it here to earth. So, and I think with the Lust card, what I'm seeing is that the way that people see you is going to start changing. People see you as someone that is very childlike, someone that is just, oh, that's just the dreamer. They just like to dream. They just like to play. But they have no idea, like, you're going to play hard and you're going to work hard and you're going to build something that they had no idea that you were capable of building. And you're going to shock not only others, but yourself. And this is going to create, and I know that the Lust card is, it seems like a negative card, but what I feel that is, you're going to be very attractive to others, meaning, like, they're going to want to know what you're doing, how you're doing it. This is going to create a lot of attention around you. And Spirit's here to remind you, again, just remember your responsibilities. You are only responsible for yourself. So don't begin to deplete yourself, because, people are going to want to take. People are going to be drawn to you. So don't begin to deplete yourself just to please other people. Okay, so this is about you focusing on yourself. And I also feel that whatever you build, other people will benefit from, but not in the way where they're going to leave you dry or empty. More in the sense of, you will inspire others. You're going to inspire others to dream again. You're going to inspire others to have, a childlike imagination, to envision, to start to dream and look at things through hopeful eyes instead of doubtful eyes. And I truly believe that you're going to bring a new balance in a way to the world that we're living in, the reality that we're living in right now. You're going to bring something that all the other signs aren't bringing right now. And you might start something that is going to spark a new fire in a lot of us. And I think we truly need this fire right now. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of just a lot going on that is making us question whether what we're doing is right or wrong. But you're here to remind us that we need to follow our dreams. And you are a beautiful representation of what can happen if we remain hopeful and we remain focused on what we're here to do. So I thank you so much, Pisces, and I'm really excited to see what you are going to be doing in these next 90 days. I feel like these next 90 days they're going to be full of a lot of growth and a lot of new things that we need to see before the year ends. So I'm really excited to see what you're going to be doing. If you feel like there's something that you can share and bring some insight about this reading, then go ahead and share in the comments. And yeah, I am so excited to hear what you're going to be doing. So I love you so much. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time.